When we talk about sustainability, the same voices often echo. But what happens when we open our eyes wider to those who live closest to the land, whose stories are rarely heard? Eyes Wide Open is a journey through rural Greece, Bulgaria, and Italy, where volunteers and communities came together to share not just words, but lives, knowledge, hope, and action. For many, sustainable living isn't new. It's a way of being carried quietly through generations. Yet, their voices are often ignored. This project gave space for those voices, showing that culture, health, and nature are not separate, but part of the same heartbeat. Through hands in the soil, stories at the table, and steps taken together, we rediscovered that sustainability isn't only about protecting the earth, it's about protecting who we are. It's the land, the people, and the heritage that bind them. Eyes Wide Open reminds us there is no single path forward. Real change begins when we truly listen to every voice. Because there, a shared future quietly begins to take shape. Year 1 began with a simple idea to return where it all starts, our roots. In 2023, volunteers gathered into two places deeply connected to the land, Hopland in Greece and Bergola in Italy. For 30 days, they set aside the noise of everyday life to rediscover what it means to live in the rhythm with nature. A new kind of community began to grow, one rooted in respect, collaboration, and care.
Awakening.
Connecting.
Fire.
Life-changing.
Mesmerizing.
Roller coaster.
Tulipan.
Wildflowers.
Encounters built bridges between generations, between perspectives, between people and their land. Learning here was holistic. It was not only about skills, but about reflection. About slowing down, listening to the land, and listening to each other.
The dynamic, it's been like super intense since the very first day. I would not expect to feel so close to these people so early. It was like the perfect environment to start bonding. It's crazy to think that on one month can change our personality, our vision of the things, and that everything goes so fast.
Important step was disconnection. A week without the constant pull of screens and notifications, an invitation to be fully present. Without the usual digital distractions, the forest felt closer, conversations ran deeper, and people began to breathe in a different way. It wasn't just about switching off technology, but about switching on awareness. Together, the volunteers learned to care for the land, tending gardens, shaping food forests, working with the soil and wood, and practicing sustainable land management like permaculture. It wasn't theory, it was hands in the dirt, feet on the earth, and hearts learning how to live gently with the world around them. Our Roots was more than the beginning of a project. It was a return to something essential: the simple truth that our health, our communities, and the earth we stand on are deeply connected. And sometimes, to move forward, we need to begin by going back to where we came from. Year 2 was about looking forward. If the first year brought us back to our roots, the second year was about growing something new, a green generation. In 2024, volunteers returned to Hopland and traveled to Jurovo, Bulgaria, two rural places, both ready for action. Over 30 days, volunteers and local communities joined forces to turn ideas into tangible change. They worked with their hands, repairing, building, creating. In Hopland, they helped renew the eco-center. They learned about green energy, eco-building, recycling, and permaculture. Not in theory, but through doing. And they walked through local farms, learning from farmers who have long understood how to work with, not against, the land. The circle widened. Volunteers stepped into nearby villages, organizing recycling workshops, building community gardens, and promoting green energy. In Jurovo, they joined a local cleanup, turning a simple action into a shared commitment. Conversations with residents became spaces for learning, where knowledge flowed both ways. In Jurovo, they supported the local NGO, transforming spaces into living examples of sustainable practice. They engaged to the wider community, organizing recycling workshops, building community gardens, promoting green energy, and leading local cleanups. Conversation with residents became spaces of learning, connecting volunteers with the lived experience of those who care for the land every day. Green Generation showed that real change starts where we stand, when hands, hearts, and minds come together.
Work as a group, as a team,
Of patience.
to stand up more for myself, practical skills.
How to make new friends.
I can live with 14 other people, then some practical skills, working teams.
and some techniques for outdoor working.
To improve my soft skills.
Had a chance to improve my English.
To live with less.
Like, I can't really decide one best moment.
That my project, Canals Reading, was finished.
We finished the bench to share life,
Live with other great people.
travel together every weekend, and the feeling to make back home.
Baking pizza and grilled stuff.
Adaptation.
All the chaos in the kitchen.
Yeah, and to say goodbye.
It's a wonderful experience of life.
It's life changing.
You can really enjoy the moment.
But we'll learn a lot of stuff about you, about the others.
Open-minded, more open to different realities, get the best parts of each other.
Energy and creativity.
Flexible,
Just apply and just really.
just go for it. Just to go for it.
Definitely do it.
Green Generation was about more than skills. It was about growing awareness, responsibility, and solidarity. It showed that change doesn't start somewhere far away. It starts right where we stand, when people come together with open hands and a shared purpose. The third year was about stories. The stories we tell about the land and the ones the land tells about us. In 2025, volunteers gathered to create new narratives, capturing and preserving cultural landscapes in marginalized rural areas.
Sur mes cahiers d'écolier, sur mon pupitre et les arbres, sur les sables, sur la neige, j'écris ton nom.
Op elke gelezen bladzij, op elk onbeschreven blad, Steen bloedpapier of as schrijf ik je naam.
Sob a selva e o deserto, sob o ninho nas giestas, sob o eco da minha infância, eu escrevo o teu nome.
Op de gouden beelden, op de wapens van de krijgers, op de kroon van de koning, ik schrijf uw naam. Sous le meraviglie della notte, sul bianco pane del giorno, sull'amor tra le stagioni, scrivo il tuo nome. Us visiem, maniem, ziliem, vieliem, dicis, us saules mitroma. Ezers us siva, menes, es raxtu tavum vardu.
Of
New Narratives was about more than recording the past. It was about shaping the way people see their land, their history, and their future. By giving voice to local stories, the volunteers helped communities celebrate their heritage, protect the environment, and imagine the future where tradition and sustainability walk hand in hand.
Hi, I'm Emily from the Netherlands.
Hello everybody, I'm Franz from Germany.
We sat down with the head chef at Mura to talk about Altamura bread making and the circular philosophy which guides his work.
Altamura bread, for those unfamiliar, is a local staple made from semolina flour and sourdough starter. We learned how to knead the dough, fold it into that iconic shape, and even gave it a stamp just like the people used to do back then to recognize it in the communal oven and make sure your neighbor didn't steal yours.
Hi, I'm Ella from France.
Hi, I'm Luana from Italy.
So we spent 2 days in Masseria La Fiorita. We had the opportunity to experience how it is to work in a farm. We were divided in 3 different groups and we would do different tasks.
I really enjoyed this experience. It was nice to be able to lend a hand and at the same time stay in contact with nature and animals.
So for me, the first day I was cleaning down the road with 2 other volunteers. It was really nice, but at the same time very exhausting, but I enjoyed it. And then the second day I was with another volunteer and we made a jam with the plums of the farm. And it was really interesting to see how it works and to talk with the lady that works in this farm, to share her experience and everything.
I took care of the cleaning chicken coop and also painting. It was a lot of fun because I stay with the chicken and it was the first time to me to painting a large wall with a rolls, so it was also something new.
Ciao, mi chiamo Marilena e vengo dall'Italia. Questa è la prima volta che partecipo in questo progetto ed è veramente molto bello e interessante. Con Pierpaolo abbiamo realizzato delle penne ed è veramente molto interessante come da un piccolo pezzettino di legno si può creare una penna. Non vi nego che è molto difficile perché bisogna usare molto bene gli strumenti ed è anche un po' pericoloso. Se ci mettiamo con concentrazione può uscire veramente un bel progetto e una bella penna.
Hi, I'm Monica, I'm from Portugal, and this was such a great experience. It was fun, hands-on, and a nice break from the usual routine. We got to try out different tools, learn some cool techniques, and even make a few things ourselves. It was a great mix of learning and just enjoying the process.
My name is Carmen, and I'm from Spain.
My name is Antonio, and I'm from Spain too.
I can feel that we've learned a lot about sustainability, but also about video making. I think it's very nice to get to enjoy the experience of meeting the locals, but also getting to put to use the abilities and the skills that we need to use for our own career, like filming or editing.
Yes, also during the post-production I think was a hard part and in some moments tedious because we need to mix all the content we record with the idea we want to do, and in certain moments was a little bit difficult, but I think in the end was really good.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Questo è Dario, il nostro expert di droning, di drone, che ci ha fatto vedere come si fa.
Ho fatto una presentazione su come utilizzare varie tipologie di droni e che tipologie di droni ci sono sul mercato. Abbiamo fatto
Le prove.
delle prove, sì, attraverso simulatori o anche droni molto piccoli da poter utilizzare anche per i principianti. E poi insieme al gruppo abbiamo fatto anche dei video sui luoghi che abbiamo visitato.
So apart from the video making and the documentary, we also had to do other projects such as woodworking and painting.
Yeah, during this month we had lots of group projects and activities, and it was honestly a great challenge, but it was also so interesting, and we had so much fun. We worked together, we brainstormed, we also lived together, so we basically spent 24/7 together, but I really enjoyed this time.
Hi!
Ciao!
We're the coordinators of the project Eyes Wide Open. I'm Roxanne.
I'm Giuseppe. Ciao, io sono Dario.
What did we do?
I think that this project was really interesting, also with for us, for Link, and also for the volunteers, because during this period we discovered many activities that care about the innovation, tradition, and sustainability of work.
Our participants by a video drone training. So in some videos by drone also thanks to this training that we have done. So it was a process that helped a lot for the interviews and what we have done together outside the Agorateca.
The first week focused on learning the language of visual media and digital storytelling, guerrilla filmmaking, photography, and digital archiving. With just their phones and simple tools, participants captured the history and sustainable practices of their surroundings, turning them into a living digital archive. Every site rediscovered, every story documented, became a thread in a tapestry connecting humans and nature.
Being in Bergolo with Eyes Wide Open is something I'll never forget. It's a place that inspires you just by being there. The creativity, the quiet moments, the way people from different cultures come together. I had the freedom to explore, try new things, make mistakes, and even learn from them. And it taught me how to trust myself, follow my instincts, and simply be who I am, the way they told me to be, which is you do you. It's amazing how such a small village can change a person. I'm definitely very grateful for this experience.
I had a great time in Bergolo. My favorite thing about Bergolo was its beautiful nature. I really enjoyed walking around the village when it was night and I could see all the stars and I could have fresh air. And I really felt like I had great, amazing connections with people. And those are the core memories that I will never forget.
the work extended beyond documentation. Volunteers led workshops and activities in local villages, sharing knowledge about cultural landscapes, sustainability, and storytelling. They invited residents to reflect, participate, and preserve traditions that had long shaped the identity of their communities.
Eyes Wide Open was a journey for me to explore my inner self and discover the creative and sensitive sides of who I am. Throughout the process, I learned to be more understanding and patient with myself. But most importantly, thanks to the people who surrounded me, I never felt alone.
Across 3 years, Eyes Wide Open has been a journey of roots, growth, and stories. It has shown that sustainability isn't one voice, one solution, or one place. It is many voices rising together, grounded in the land, in culture, and in the people who nurture both. Because when we open our eyes, we see that the power to shape a shared, sustainable future lies in the hands and hearts of those who live closest to the land.